2 weeks and review those. So now that has been folded into the business agility. And so basically what, to answer your question, Sanjeev, the support team feels, the Falcon as, tracks are very much aligned to make our life easier in support organization. And it's very good that, as we were designing the tracks, you really kept us in mind, particularly on the supportability track. In user experience track, boy, it is, even though we are not involved directly, and it is, it has a big bearing on that. Where we would like to see a lot of focus is obviously in the supportability, responsiveness track, as well as, of course, the availability. I know there's tremendous progress being made in the availability. Tina is having, in fact, an update very soon coming on that. What I would like to request all of you, since we have, the whole CSTG-San Jose team is, please keep supportability in mind as you are designing the product, as you are coding, and as you are developing the various tools, because it's going to save us a lot of grief downstream. So I think if there's one request, Sanjeev, I would say, supportability, ability for us to instrument the code so that we can understand very clearly how the various services, how the application is functioning, how the health of the application is, or the service, is present at any given moment of time.
Thank you. Any other questions?
I know, thank you.
So, as you know, for our remote operate service, we have SPP, PLOG, and RMS platform, and they are converging right now under a bigger platform initiative. How do you see the support organization and deployment organization needs to align to support this? Because as we are developing services, we see that PLOG and RMS are interacting and integrating more, and we see that support calls coming in will be related to both. Make it even worse, it's actually going through e-bonding. If it happens, it includes another organization which is service grid. So how do we see to bringing all of this together from deployment and support?
Not if it happens, when it happens.
When it happens.
Yeah. Thank you, Melody. First of all, thank you for joining us, and it's an honor to see you in person. It's a great question, first of all. And as Sanjeev was leading the effort of bringing our platforms together, the RMS and PLOG, definitely it hasn't escaped our mind that the support organization has come together. So actually what has happened is, if you remember earlier, the RMS used to have their L1, L2 team, and then they have an L3 team. The L1, L2 team is mostly focused on incident management, and then the L3 team is focused on the problem management. And in PLOG, it was different. We designed differently. We had L1 to L3 team, one big team that handled everything. So first, as a first step, what we have done is we have parsed out all the incident management stuff so that we are able to provide better responsiveness and actually free up some of the bandwidth on the L3 team that is so required. And as you know, in PLOG, we have so many instantiations. It's different customers running on different versions. So to alleviate this complexity, what we have done is we have focused the L3 team to work particularly on those problem management, root cause analysis, and those systemic issues that need to be taken care of from a support standpoint. And the next step for me is to see how I can combine the L3 team for PLOG and RMS together, because there's a lot of commonality. In fact, on the RMS side, some of the SLAs are very, very compelling. And we have a lot of best practices that have been proven to work for our enterprise customers. So what I'm trying to do is, once this data center migration is going to be over by mid-March, we're going to combine the L3 team for both PLOG and RMS together. And we have economies of scale and scope by bringing the two teams together. And then for the L1, L2 team, as the next step, we'll see opportunities to see how we can merge those teams. Today, we don't have a single pane of glass, right? So, as we converge this platform together and get our customers more on the converged platform, we really like to have a single pane of glass where we have the L1, L2 team regardless of whether it's RMS customer or Phenom, be able to look at the tickets and diagnose and take care of incident management. So that is the plan, and we should see that happen in line with whenever our Phenom 4.0 goes GA, right? So immediately we'll see the LP team coming together in March timeframe, and I think by June we should pretty much have the L1 and LP teams come together as well.
One last question. Anybody has a last question? Got to be one. No? Okay.
Hi, Anna.
So, how does the CSTG change mobility?
I'm sorry, what?
How mobility? Mobility is going to fit into our offers. How is CSTG?
Is CSTG thinking about mobility? Is there any actual?
We are just aligned as, just like in San Jose, right? There's no special effort on mobility. If you're asking me from a product sense, right? Is that what the question is? Yeah, I don't see any special efforts on the mobility. Basically, the projects, whatever we are involved in San Jose, they're the same thing. Same thing. And they're extended teams, or sometimes the teams are home. Like for example, the solar team. But there is no special effort being. There have been small projects on mobility, for example, when funding the work on the contract app. A lot of that work was done actually in Bangalore. So we'll have specific projects related to mobility, but we don't have any separate plan for this.
Actually, it's ultimately the UAE team here and the Nikhil's team there.
Yeah.
So really have to be that partnership first, getting
Exactly.
mobile users onto our offers, making it easy for them. And I think then it will trickle down into our All right, thank you. So, Krishna.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. I know I'm speaking on behalf of everybody when I say that we really, really appreciate your leadership. You actually are an example of how the leader can make a big difference in the entire organization. When you first came to CSTG East, I think I have seen it myself, the walls between East and West going down. After you took the support role, we have seen exactly the same thing. A year ago, we all were here, and we know how many walls were there, how much tension was there, and it's ultimately the leaders who really are responsible for driving that transformation. And today, I can feel very comfortable in saying, right, that the relationship between support and development organization, support and QA organization, is significantly better, thanks to the leadership of you. So we really, really appreciate the leadership and appreciate the time with you. Was really good for all of us to get to talk to you directly, and looking forward to many more visits from you. Thank you.
Thank you all. It's teamwork, right? Ultimately, it doesn't happen by one individual or one particular organization. Absolutely, it is a complete teamwork. As we say, it takes a village, right? So, thanks a lot. And thank you for the opportunity. It is an honor to be here, and, I'll be back before the next Valentine's.
Thank you, Krishna. Thank you, everyone. Krishna, one thing is, Krishna, one thing is for the Valentine, we expect some kind of gift. Where is the Valentine gift? I know. But thank you so much, Krishna. And thanks, Susan and Anna. Thank you, everyone, for talking. We'll see you guys next month. Bye-bye.